Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Out of the 7 million YouTube channels, you came to this one. We appreciate it. I wanted to give you kind of an update as to what's been going on. Been busy, been real busy, and a couple of little things. Scratched the cornea on my left eye. So while I was out of town working, and so I had to switch to glasses for a few days, and until I was able to see. And it quit hurting. And funny enough, haha, you'll get a kick out of this because I have to wear freaking trifocals now. So it's like a bifocal times 1. How about that? But I just want to do a couple of updates on some stuff. We're going to kind of bundle these videos because I'm home, I've been working. Like I said, I didn't have a chance to do a lot of videos after I'd gotten home because it was so much to catch up with. So I want to show you the shop is still freaking clean. How about that? Don't get used to it because I am a nasty pig when it comes to my shop. And we're going to walk over to the well, or the spring, I guess, that we had talked about and had looked at in one of the previous videos, and then we're going to go over onto the shop side, and hell, I might crank up this four-wheeler and ride it over there because we need to stir that battery a little bit too. So okay guys, now we're back. Got this guy cranked up and running. This is pretty much my workhorse that we use around the property. It's a Kawasaki 300 Prairie, I want to say. I think that's right. And the nice thing about it is it does have the full start, which is one thing I really wanted. And then it's full four-wheel drive, and it just comes in so handy around the property. And what I used to do, small engine repair and maintenance for a living, kind of segues into that. Although I am not as good as a lot of the other ATV technicians who do it, strictly for a living, but not too shabby. I can keep that one running and a couple of others that we use. So more to come. We're going to head over here and take a look at this spring. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and this is a fun time. This is Murray. It's my Australian Shepherd whale. There you go. Yeah, tell them what you think. There you go. But we are over here and looking at this. Move. And you can see the water is absolutely clear. I've cut all the water off that was going to this property, and it had been off. I left it off for like 5 hours just to make sure that we were not having any leaks. And this water is just flowing and flowing and flowing. I noticed it seeping up originally around this concrete plug that was there, and my mother-in-law had a leak under her house, and I thought, well heck, this is pipe's burst. Well, there's no pipe under here and it hasn't burst, but we have such a high water table that this has been flowing for 3 weeks now, and I've dug it down. I wanted to show you just to, we are at 21 inches, and it is just flowing and flowing, nice and cold and clear. So I think, oh, dude, yeah, thanks dude. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and put a cap over it, and you can see I had to dig it out to keep just to keep it from issuing out. And then we'll put the pump over it. I may put some type of trap down here just to hold water. I don't have to worry about watering Murray anymore because the water that's coming out of there is ice cold and clear. How about that? And it's been here forever. I'd always noticed that this spot was moist, but it had this plug right here, and then we'd had all that rain and it just started flowing and flowing. Actually, when I dug it up, it began bubbling up. So I don't know if I would consider this an artesian well, although it's flowing up from completely. But go figure. Okay guys, so now we're back. Again, in the previous video, oh, there he is, look at him. I know it, they love you too. Not really. He's a good dog. In the previous video, you saw me with the shallow well pump. And that will work fantastic for this application because I think I can draw water up from it to a depth of 20 feet. And you can see we've got water issuing up from 24 inches or less than 24 inches. So I think it's going to be a really, really good thing. And I might box it in and we'll see what we can do. Provided that we do keep a good continuous flow of it. And heck, if it continues to flow, I may have it tested just to see what we're dealing with. But I wouldn't drink it in. We've got the Berkey, and we got a lot of other different water filtration systems and everything put in place. But I did want to show you, this is where it's all seeping out too. So it has run continuously. And like I said, don't have to water Murray anymore. That is the greenhouse that we're in the process of moving, and this kind of put a crimp in everything because now we're having to deal with a bunch of wet stuff. I mean, it's a good problem to have, and I may just put some bricks or something here and divert the water down this way. Got to move that old doghouse, pull those tanks out. There's 2 or 3 tanks right there, and then we're going to twist that thing to the side and pull it out with 4-wheel drive. So that is the plan anyway, guys. Okay guys, now we're back. It's freaking cold out here. It's like in the 30s. But I did want to show you, people had asked what we had been doing as far as the warehouse, and I'll spin around and show you this. We had it all cleared, everything down, except for that tree. It was supposed to be cut, but I'm going to have to get that one cut. There's the pile of stuff we still have to burn, and then everything here was cut down as well. I'm going to take down all this fence, all these posts. This is going to be completely open, and we're going to have gardens. That tree is going to go away. It's going to be given to somebody that does pulpwood. That is the plan. And this is our peaches. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5, but the guy that was helping, he kind of killed it a little bit. There's kind of a story with that. I'll spin you around and tell you about it as we're walking over to the shop side. I had found somebody to come onto the property, and I would pay them weekly to do caretaking work. And good guy, real nice guy, country fella, and he did really good work, hard working guy, and he was in recovery, and then he got back on some drugs, I guess, I don't know, meth, something like that. So I had to kind of separate him from us because we can't have that down here on the property and around our families. So it was kind of a blow, and it was really sad because I trusted him with a lot of stuff. Not that he had done anything to cause a problem with us, but what I was about to let him use, and I was going to put something on the property and he could live here and do the work. And the way it is, I hope all the best for him. But while we have gotten this cleared out considerably and gotten a lot taken care of, I have not been able to get inside and do a lot of work in the shop. There's just been so much going on. We have been able to keep this clean and maintained. I still have to cut that bridge down, clean it out. always so much. But this is how we have it. I have about 4 or 5 truckloads of crap to go to the scrap yard, and then we will have it cleared away to where we can do some work in here. So it is, like I said, always a work in progress. We're either going to use this for ourselves, or I'm going to rent it out to somebody to do like RV work or something like that, because it's big enough you can, you could pull a semi in and do work on it, or an RV. And there's 5 acres over here worth of parking, but it's just so much to catch back up on. Like I said, I thought I had a leg up, but way it is. And I did lay in a couple of extra loads of wood for the wood burning stove there, and just for whatever. And that's always kind of in the back of my mind, us doing that. And you can see we've got the 2 more propane tanks we have to drag and get repositioned. There's always something going on here, but more to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and ultimately the goal is to have the fence row cleared completely, and I'm going to do high bush blueberries all the way around to border that, and then we'll have peaches right here, 5 peach trees, and these aren't the tall ones. They're not dwarfs, but I'll train them to not go very tall and just branch out. And then I probably would like to get maybe 5 or 6 more apple or pear and go right there or over on that side, because we're going to get a lot more sun, because all of these trees are getting cut down and the stumps are getting gone. So big plans. If we're going to stay here, we're going to do it this way. And if not, we're going to leave it in a good spot for somebody else that comes along, because hell, you got to do something anyway. Beats watching TV. But more to come. That's going to be my update for now. That was just some of the stuff I wanted to go over. And like I said, it was a disappointment and a kick in the butt when the guy that was supposed to come on board did not or could not, because I do have an RV spot set aside, a pad and a septic tank and all that good junk. But way it is. That's it, and I'm still looking for somebody to come over and do some caretaking work, and we'll see how that works out. And if it doesn't, well, I guess I'll just do it myself. It'll just be a little slower. Anyway guys, in just a second you're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop over here, as well as my beautiful wife on the other side. It's going to be some videos if we're indeed your brand of wacky. Take a look at them. Subscribe to the channel. That goes a long way. If you would, take care of your people.